Hello and welcome to another Stamp with Amy K YouTube Live. And today I'm going to be doing something fun. I got my January to April 2025 mini catalog pre-order, my Sale-a-bration pre-order, and there's also some new January online exclusives that Stampin' Up! Has got coming out. And I actually got my pre-order items, and so everything is here. So I thought I would run through everything with you. And I see I'm already kind of crazily off the screen, so I'm going to try to try to pay attention and watch comments. I have my computer off to the side and not in the normal spot where I see it easily, just because I have so much stuff to run through with you, and it's kind of piled up everywhere. Thankfully, you can't see my desk because it's a total disaster zone right now. Between the catalog mailing I'm trying to get done and trying to get this stuff ready for you guys to see it. It's a disaster zone in here. So I see Sally and Robin and Michelle and Pam and Sherry and Rocky and Sherry and Karen, Deborah, Gina Marie, everybody's here. So yay, the gang's all here. It looks like let's get a roll on it. All right, so Sale-a-bration brochure. I can't show you the inside of it just yet, but that's what the outside looks like. So it should give you a little hint as to kind of the style of things to come on the inside. So hey, Karen and Barbara, thanks for joining. All right, so that's Sale-a-bration. And then the new mini catalog is really pretty. I love the cover on it. I love the colors on it. Yeah, all kinds of, and plaid. Okay, you know, I can't help myself. Plaid is like my favorite pattern and paper ever. And yes, there's a whole plaid pack in the catalog, and yay. All right, so front cover, again, can't show you the inside of it just yet, but you'll be getting yours if you're a customer of mine, be getting yours very shortly in the mail. So just looking through the new mini catalog, Deborah, so lots of good stuff in there. And actually, Sale-a-bration, or not Sale-a-bration, the online exclusives complement things very nicely in the catalog. So there's all sorts of good things to come. So let's get rolling. All right, I will, like I said, I'll try my best to keep up with any comments or questions if you've got coming in. If I miss anything, feel free to ask it a second time. But yeah, I'll try to keep up with the comments. So I know I can't believe we're talking about Sale-a-bration already either. They did the pre-order, Stampin' Up! Did the pre-order really extra early this year, which is nice because then we get everything in and, you know, can check everything out over the Thanksgiving holiday here in the U.S. anyway. I know Thanksgiving holiday is next weekend. And so, yeah, it's kind of nice to have everything a little early, and I can get my catalogs out to you guys early, so I'm not stressing about that. And hopefully you'll have them kind of right around Thanksgiving time. So, all right, let's get rolling. This is one of these suites, and I have to say, honestly, it's my favorite one in the whole catalog. I love the colors in this. I love the images in this, and it's just such a happy little suite. So, all right, it's called Delightful Wishes. And again, I know there's a glare on here, so I'll try to move my lights just a smidge and see if that helps or makes it worse. But Delightful Wishes is the name of the stamp set. It's two-step stamping, photopolymer, so you can see through it, so you can see the images layer one on top of the other. Some little leaves in here, the stem, and then you can stamp the flowers over the top of the stem, and they're two-step flowers. So very, very pretty. And you love, see, definitely going to have to get this suite then because it's fantastic, and the yellows in it are so pretty. All right, so Delightful Wishes is the name of the stamp set. And then we have the Delightful Wishes dies that coordinate with it, and these are bundled together. So there's the little branch in here where you can take your leaves and flowers and attach it to the branch. The sentiment is that layering type sentiment. So it's got the thin little wishing and then the outline of the wishing. There's one here that will cut out your smaller sentiments in the set. This will cut out your flowers. There are some layering pieces to put leaves together, layering pieces to put flowers together, little kind of decorative flower that you can cut in a background. The stamped images you can cut out with the flowers and the leaves dies, but a beautiful, beautiful little stamp set bundle, again, called Delightful Wishes. Set that aside and we'll move on to the ribbon. So Mary Ellen, I see is here, and Jeanette and Julie, thanks everybody for joining. Little thin ribbon, which I actually like better. The big thick stuff I have a hard time using because it doesn't lay down very nicely on card fronts, and since I tend to mostly make cards, I like the stuff that's a little bit thinner. So this is called, it's Daffodil Delight 1/8 inch satin ribbon, and it's just what you'd expect. It's a nice little thin satin looking ribbon, very pretty, and I'm sure it will tie very beautiful bows. Again, 1/8 of an inch in Daffodil Delight is the color on that one. And then we have the tiny bee trinkets, and oh my God, these are just the cutest little things, and they're so tiny. So I'll put a couple of them here in my big fat man hand, so hopefully you could see them. They're little tiny gold bees. And I don't know if it's better or worse. I'm trying not to get too close, trying to get it so the camera can focus on it. Maybe they're better a little bit further away. But they're cute little gold bees. They are not self-adhesive, so you would have to put a little dot of some sort of adhesive, whether it's glue or mini glue dots or something on the back of it. So upside down, they look like butterflies. Oh, okay. Well, that's probably true. But they're little bees, most definitely. So, all right. Then the last piece of this, well, actually there are two pieces of this. There's two kinds of paper with this one. So we have the 12 by 12 Floral Delight Designer Series paper. Colors are Daffodil Delight, Lemon Lolly, Old Olive, Peach Pie, Pecan Pie, and Pool Party. So this, like I said, this is probably one of my favorite things of the suite. So get your pretty florals on one side, flipping it over, and there's kind of just the shades of yellow kind of designs on the back. And then this one, again, beautiful floral images. Flipping it over, and there's kind of the dotted diagonal polka dotty type lines on it. Then we got some more of the pretty flowers, and I did not check. I should probably set the dies out here a little bit closer so that maybe I can see. I don't know if it cuts any of these. Nah, these are all looking like they're not quite the right size. So, all right. Oh, and yep, got a little gingham on the back, which is my favorite. The difference between those and the bee trinkets that are retired a couple years ago is these are much smaller. They're like maybe probably not even half the size of the original ones. So much smaller. So, all right, so flip side has got your gingham on it. Whoops, did I put this one in here? Oh, no, oh, it's blue on the background for this, and I'm like, that's the same. Oh, no, it's not the same design even. So similar, but it's got Pool Party on the background of this one. And then the flip side has got little tiny leaves and maybe little flowers, something kind of looks like flower century type things on it. And then we've got some pretty, this one might cut, maybe. Let me see if I can get it on here the right way. And maybe it won't, I don't know. I'm just guessing based on the shape of it. I thought maybe it would, but maybe not. And I may play around with it a little bit. I may find it, if I can get it turned just right, that it might cut it. Although probably not. It's not looking like it's going to. I thought maybe on that one, it's getting closer. Flip side just looks kind of like that, I don't know, burlap look to it, I guess, in the shades of brown. And then more of the pretty flowers. And then the flip side is kind of, again, a similar kind of burlap-y type look, only this one is old olive. So I don't know if burlap comes in old olive, but it does in our world. So, all right. And then there is beautiful, this is called Floral and Gingham Vellum 12 by 12 specialty paper. The colors are Daffodil Delight, Lemon Lolly, Old Olive, Pool Party, and White. And I don't know, I probably should slide something kind of white underneath it. So this one is definitely kind of a white background, pretty little flowers on it. This one looks like it might be able to be cut by the dies. And yep, so this one works with the dies. And I'm guessing that, oof, come on. Ooh, there we go. Then we can cut the flowers if I get it turned around right. I'm guessing, again, it's going to take me a minute to spin these around and figure it all out, but this one I'm quite certain is going to cut this, and then we've got the little leaf here, leaf die, that will cut this. So, yep, dies coordinate with the vellum in this pack. Let me make sure I get these all stuck back down here, so I end up with them hopefully with the right sheet when I go to put them away. And then page 2 of this has got the Pool Party background on it. So the little flowers, little white flowers, Pool Party background, little green leaves. So the vellum is really pretty. And then my all-time favorite gingham plaid-ish look. So again, it's just the Pool Party in white on this one. And that is it for the suite. So again, that's one of my favorite suites in the catalog. Hopefully you all like it as well. Again, Delightful Wishes is the name of the stamp set bundle. So let me scoot all that out of the way. The next one I've got is one of the mega suites, and it's actually got 2 stamp set bundles, paper, ribbon, embellishments. Oh, actually 2 kinds of paper, ribbon and embellishments. So it's definitely very pretty. and fun. This one's cute. So it's got Storybook Friends is the name on it. And the images in the stamp set are definitely much larger than they appear on here. They're only at 75%, and I'll show you the dies in 1 second and show you how much bigger they are. But we've got Somebody Loves You, Easter Greetings, Welcome Little One, Happy Spring, Thank You So Very Much, and Hello Friends. So kind of some general springtime sentiments. You get 2 of each of the vellum sheets, Jennifer. So I apologize. My computer is not in the normal place where I put it, so I'm having a harder time seeing and keeping up with comments. Again, just too much stuff on my table to put my computer where I normally do. So we've got the Storybook Friends stamp set bundle. And I love the little frames in this. They're so cute. It's so pretty. And definitely I can see using these for way more than just this stamp set. Lots of things will fit inside those little frames. And then we've got the open images are, I apologize, my heat just turned on. It's probably going to make a lot of racket. I meant to turn it off before we got started, so hopefully it won't be running for too long and too loud. But got little, the bunny images in here, and the little critter images will cut the stamp sets, or cut the stamped images. So we've got a little brick wall, little bunnies in here. Again, they're larger than they appear on the front of the stamp case. See, you're definitely you're gonna like this stuff by the time we get done. Like I said, the online exclusives pair very nicely with these things. So again, Storybook Friends is the name of this one. So it's kind of that Peter Rabbit-ish look. And then if you don't love the little critters, there's also in this suite one called Storybook Garden Patch. It's a stamp set, and it's just got lots of cute little images for your garden. So anybody who's a gardener or that loves outdoors kind of thing, little veggies, flower pots, watering can, a little basket, you got your little garden tools in here, and then the coordinating dies that go with it, which again, Storybook Garden Patch is the name of the dies. So the open dies are going to cut your stamped images, and then looks like they've got a watering can that you can layer together. I'm not entirely sure what those are. Oh, I bet that they fit. Ugh, hold on, if I can get them in here. So, yep, that's what they are. If you don't want to have to stamp and color the little layered pots, you can just die cut these, and it'll turn into a little rim on the flower pots when you stack them up. So you can just die cut them from whatever color paper you want. Little greenery image, and then here's like a little, looks like dirt or a backgroundy something so that your pots aren't floating in with midair. So can't wait to get the Mega Suite. It's a good one. Yep, definitely. So then there's some pretty ribbon in it. It is petal pink, and it is scalloped, 3/8 inch wide scalloped ribbon. So it's got a little texture to it. Hopefully you can see that on here. Again, it's a little, I'll give the camera a second. Hopefully it'll focus on it okay. But it's got a little texture in the center of it, and then a pretty little scalloped edge. So this one should tie some nice bows as well, because it's a pretty flexible ribbon. So that one should work nicely. And then we've got some embellishments, and as you can see, I've already been digging in, and I made a card with these because I couldn't help myself, because I love it. Was the plaid paper, and then these coordinated, and so then I had to use them. So these are called Antique Pearls, and they're fairly flat, which I love. So they're self-adhesive, obviously, and flatter. They're not completely flat, but much flatter than some of the embellishments we've had. So they will make for easy mailing, and they're really pretty and shimmery and shiny, and yeah. So there you go. All right. Paper. This is the pack. Again, you can see us digging in and playing because I couldn't help myself. This is called Timeless Plaid, and it is 6x6 designer series paper. You get 48 sheets in it. Colors are basic beige, boho blue, Cajun craze, calypso coral, cherry cobbler, crumb cake, early espresso, lost lagoon, misty moonlight, mossy meadow, old olive, pebbled path, pecan pie, and wild wheat. So like half the rainbow colors. So again, just lots of different shades of plaid. So we've got blues and greens on this one. Flipping it over, and there's more of like a checkerboard look on that one for your shades of green. Again, some blues and greens. And then we've got the blue sort of checkerboard look. Blues, browns, and greens in that one. And then green on the back as well. Here we've got the oranges starting to show up in a little bit of brown. Again, oranges and brown. This is more like a shades of brown is what I would call it. Maybe a little bit of blue in there. It's a little hard to tell. Again, brown plaid on the background. Got some blue. Flipping it over in blue. And then we've got the oranges and the greens, which I actually really like this one. And orange and green normally wouldn't be colors I'd put together, but I do like this one. Oranges on the back, and we got our shades of blue here. Oh, come on, fingers. Another one with blue plaid on the back. This one's kind of got your oranges and a little bit of the red in there. Flipping it over, and I think it was cherry cobbler was the red in there. And then again, this one you could almost use for Christmas. It's kind of Christmassy colors, but also works for spring. Flip side has got your wild wheat, and then we've got browns and blues in here, blues on the back, and then probably I'd say that's Calypso coral and blue is what I'm guessing. Yep, and boho blue maybe. Yeah. So, all right. So that is the plaid paper. And then we have the Storybook Moments 12 by 12 Specialty Designer Series paper. The colors are pretty similar: basic beige, boho blue, Cajun craze, Calypso coral, cherry cobbler, crumb cake, early espresso, Lost Lagoon, misty moonlight, mossy meadow, old olive, pebbled path, pecan pie, and wild wheat. So again, like half the stuff. So it has 2 sheets of these cute little die cut images on it. So I'll kind of scooch up to the top, and hopefully you can see all of them up the top. Lots of little critters in that one. So if you don't want the die set necessarily, but want to be able to have a few little critters, this sheet is all full of pre-die cut little critters. So you can definitely just get the paper and you'd be good to go on that one. Set that aside. And then we've got our little critters here, and I'm going to pull my die set back over because I am 100% sure that some of these they've got matched up to the dies. It doesn't, I don't think any of these are. Maybe the squirrel. Let me try. Oh, yep. Nope. Squirrel's too little. So these are all too small, but lots of cute little critters on this one. Flipping it over, and it's got what I love about the Stampin' Up! Papers is usually the flip side. If you think this is too busy and crazy, the flip side is always beautiful and nice and perfect for a background. So blues and a little bit of browns on that one. Then we got all the little veggies, and I should pull that die set over here as well because there may be some of these that cuts out, although I'm not sure. Maybe the single carrot. Nope, looks like these are all too small as well, I would guess, than if that one is. Flipping it over, and it's got these cute little houses on the back of it. So like your Storybook Village, very cute. Next up, this one's got little buckets and the wheelbarrow and the little fork. Is that a fork? Is that what it's called? Whatever that is. Is it a garden fork? I don't know. Shears, a little watering can. And again, all the images look a little smaller than what the dies are, so I don't think that any of these will coordinate with the die. Flip side, we've got wild wheat, kind of little shades of wild wheat, I should say, with little floral images in it. Here we got the little bunnies. And these are the ones that I'm guessing will be able to be cut by the dies, maybe? Nope, close. Maybe not. Oh, I found one. There we go. There's a little bunny that you can die cut. So let's see. I don't know. Ooh, maybe, yep, looks like there's another bunny in here that we're going to be able to die cut. This little bunny looks like she'll fit. And this one carrying the little bead or whatever he's got in his hand, that one will fit. And then I'm guessing this one does too. So yep, there's another little bunny up here. Okay, it's a little sticky clearly. A little bunny up there. And then this little bunny. Oh, yep, this one will be able to die cut as well. I think that's it. So yes, definitely some cute little die cuts in the paper. Which again, always love it when they coordinate that and make it easy for die cutting for all of us. And you know, people like me that are lazy and don't want to have to color everything. Love it that I don't have to color it and it's all pre-done for me. Flip side, we got the little strawberries on here, and I'm wondering if one of these we can cut. I'm guessing that there's one of these batches of strawberries that'll fit in here. Maybe, maybe not. I was just guessing based on the shape and the maybe not. Maybe I got the wrong die. That could easily be too. No, it looks like it's the one that'll cut it out. But at least, again, I'd have to lay it over the top of each one of those. I don't see one in there that readily I can. And I just lost one of the dies on the floor. Oh, one of the bunnies. Hold on. All right. And then The final sheet has got all these little critters on here, as well as just kind of the pieces that you can cut up and turn into backgrounds on your cards, or these can be kind of focal images on your cards. So there's little ducks up here, the strawberries, flowers, got your carrots in here. Again, just cute little squirrel, or not squirrel, chipmunk. Is that a chipmunk? I think it's a chipmunk. I probably shouldn't even say the names of these critters because I don't know what they are. And then we've got the kind of greenery look on the back of that one. All right, so that is it for the big double suite. Let me set all that aside and try to keep all those dies together now that I tore them all apart. Got another suite here. This one is called the stamp set is called Birthday Celebration. It is really cute. You're definitely gonna like it. It's a lot of fun digging through all this stuff. So, all right, Birthday Celebration. So we've got, again, obviously birthdays, happy birthday, hooray. There's a cake, make a wish. And then you can turn it into first, second, third, fourth, happy birthday to you, you know, all that kind of thing. So lots of options for sentiments on this one. There's a little banner. And then we've got some little pieces of, probably should get the glare off that so you can see it, pieces of flowers here that you can stamp and die cut. And yep, it's photopolymer, so you can easily see through it to stamp. And then we have some coordinating dies called Birthday Celebration. And yeah, so we've got all the numbers here that you can cut out. There's a 6 and a 9 in here. I know that one of the die sets we were chatting about that didn't have a 6 and a 9, and people were all confused. But this one's got both of them. Then there's a little kind of almost a pocket-looking die that you can use. Where did I put my catalog? So that was what was used on the front of the catalog. I don't know if you can see it underneath there, but there's a little die cut on the front of that card. So. Oh, no worries, Carol. Thanks for hopping in. So, yep, the font of the numbers is really cool. So, again, you got your little dies in here, and you can first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and then there's the little tassel here. This you can use, turn it into a string, and then die cut your little banners to put on here. Another little tassel, just some accessory pieces, and that's it for the die set. So, again, Birthday Celebration is the name of this one. And then there are some. Again, these are flat, which I love, and self-adhesive, so nothing better than that. I like that pocket die too. I can't wait to use that. So these are called party dots. And of course, I didn't look ahead at what the colors are, but I'm going to guess pretty in pink, pool party, and peach pie is what I'm going to guess. Once we flip it over and I'll look at the colors on the back of the designer paper, I'll be able to tell you for sure. But that's my guess as to what those are. And there's large and small, and again, fairly flat. Then we got some cool paper called, and there was a little oopsie in my order. I actually didn't screw it up this time, which is kind of shocking because usually I do. So again, you probably will hardly be able to see it, but right around the very edge of this on the front of the catalog, you can see it's called Gold 1/2 inch open weave trim. So there's a little bit of that that's tucked around the edge of this card. So hopefully you can see it on there. If not, we'll be able to see it soon. But they sent me gold twine instead of the actual ribbon that I was supposed to get. So the ribbon should be on its way here soon, but unfortunately didn't make it in time for the video. So anyway, that's why I wrote my scratchy little note there. So Wildflower Birthday 12x12 Specialty Designer Series paper. Blueberry Bushel, Old Olive, Peach Pie, Pool Party, Pretty in Pink, Soft Sea Foam, and Gold are the colors in it. So I was right on the colors in these. This is your Peach Pie, Pool Party, and then Pretty in Pink. And this one, again, has got those really great sheets of the die cuts that are all done for you. All you have to do, I've got them. I'm like, why don't there are two of these sheets in here, so you get 2 of each of these die cuts. So we've got the little banners up here at the top. There's cupcakes, balloons, flowers, cakes, more cakes, another banner, more cake, and I love this batch of flowers right here. So again, you get 2 of these in the Designer Series paper pack. I'm going to carefully set those aside, so hopefully I don't lose all the pieces immediately out of them. And then we've got our, just the regular Designer Series, I shouldn't say regular, because it's specialty. It's got the gold accents in it, Designer Series paper. The gold foil accents are always so pretty, and everything that we get for papers. I was looking, I don't see any dies on here. I don't think any of these will be able to be die cut. And then backside's got just some pink plaid, which who doesn't love that for spring? Pink plaid just screams a spring to me. And here we've got Pool Party in gold, kind of a scalloped look to it. I'll try to hold it a little bit still because I know sometimes the light catches it weird and then the camera has a hard time focusing on it. The flip side has got the really pretty soft sea foam greenery pieces in it, green leaves. This one's got, again, your gold with the floral images in it. And then flip side has got kind of like elongated polka dots, if that makes sense. They're not quite round. They're not quite elongated dots is what I call those. And then we've got little cake images all over this one with the gold accents. And I love this paper. The colors are so pretty in it. And I love all the little cakes. So flip it over and we've got some stripes. And I love this paper too. This one's going to be a hard one because there are good ones on both sides of it. So, all right. And then we got little peach pie flowers all over this one. And then the flip side has got like little tags, basically. I just realized that those are tags across the top. Hopefully you can see that, where you can just trim it off. And then you've got yourself a cute little tag. So we've got flowers, balloons, cake. And then here's like a card front size. One's for sentiment. Again, another looks like card front pieces, another sentiment one over here, kind of some layering pieces. So this one will be fun to chop up and see what we can come up with for that. The only thing is when you're cutting it, just be careful. When you start cutting it, I'd recommend cutting it across the top here and then up each of these sides. And then once you get it into those 4 pieces, then you can start trimming all the little things out of it. Usually I just try to cut the longest, straightest line first, and then the next longest, straightest lines, and then after that you can chop everything up. So again, this is the Wildflower Birthday Specialty Designer Series paper and the entire suite of pretty things. Let me try to get this back on here and back together and out of the way so I can move on to the next one. Next up, we have the Beautiful Butterflies suite. So Beautiful Butterflies stamp set is first. And again, time to celebrate. In case you need me, I'm here. Hello, happy birthday. So thankful in a for you sentiment. And then we've got our pretty little butterfly that you can actually stamp the colors on the wings with. So that's what these are designed for. And then you've got your 2 little additional butterflies and then just some little dots on here. And it's photopolymer, so you should be able to stamp it pretty easily. Then we've got these cool dies, and there are a couple cool things on this one. It's a hybrid embossing hybrid set, so hopefully you can see. I'll flip this over. Maybe that'll make it easier, and then I'll hold this up for a second. Looking at my computer to see if I could see the butterflies on here. Yep, looks like you can see them okay. So there's little dots and butterflies all over it. This big butterfly in the center for sure you'll be able to cut with this butterfly die. Ugh. So it'll cut and emboss at the same time, which I love those. So always a bonus, especially when it's a pretty little butterfly. So you're going to be able to cut and emboss that one. It doesn't look like any of the other dies will do that. This one is a maybe, but usually the cut and emboss ones are, yep, they don't fit. So the rest of them, none of the rest of the dies will fit on there, but there is something cool with this one. So just ordered it. It's definitely a good one. You're going to have fun playing with it. So there are these little pieces here that you can cut out your butterfly. And I don't know if you remember, we had, and we still have it, there's a card kit in the online exclusives and under the kits collection that has cards that are in the shape of a butterfly. And this large die here actually will do the very same thing. So you're going to I don't know how well you can see it, but up here and here at the top, actually, it doesn't cut there. So that's where you can fold your cardstock in half, put the die over the top of your cardstock, and zoop it through your die cutting machine, and you will have a little die cut butterfly shaped card. So definitely can't wait to play with that one. Other open images in here will cut your stamped images. That large die that I showed you that fits in the hybrid embossing folder will cut out your stamped butterfly. If you don't want to stamp the butterfly and you just want to cut it out, you can layer on a die cut over the top, or you can cut and emboss it and layer the die cut over the top. And then there are a couple of dies that will cut out some of the stamp sentiments in here as well. But again, you got little butterfly pieces, so you can make your own butterflies. So these butterfly bodies are designed to fit over the smaller butterflies, and this one fits over your larger one. And actually, this one will fit over the larger butterfly in here too. So definitely a good one. a very pretty little bundle. And then don't forget, when you order this, when you order it as the bundle, you're going to get the stamp set, the embossing folder, and the dies. If you just order the hybrid dies, the hybrid embossing folder dies, you'll get the hybrid embossing folder and the dies, which definitely you don't need the stamp set, although, you know, we all want it. But yeah, you can definitely use these together, and when you order them, it comes as a bundle. So you get the dies and the embossing folder with it. So we'll get this out of the way. Then there are itty bitty, and I always say it wrong. I don't know if it's bouquet or bokeh. I've heard it said both ways. Whatever the word is, that's what it is. So itty bitty bouquet mix. I'm not sure. So, and they are itty bitty, and I'm going to try not to spill them everywhere, but I'll hold them up and you can kind of get, they're very shiny, sparkly. They're little kind of flat discs in there, and then some of them have a little bit of texture on them. Very, very pretty. Shades of blue, kind of purpley pinks is what I see in there as well. There are some that are a little thicker, more like a pearl type gem in there. So all sorts of good stuff in that mix, and we'll make very pretty shaker cards. I don't have the patience to sit and glue them all down, so shaker cards would be all that I would use it for. So, all right. Then we've got the beautiful, again, whether it's bouquet or bokeh, however you say it, designer series paper. It's a 6x6 pack, and the colors in it are Balmy Blue, Berry Burst, Calypso Coral, Daffodil Delight, and Fresh Freesia. So let me get these kind of lined up here. Hopefully I'm still on screen. There we go. Okay. Again, just got the kind of that little polka dotty effect on the background. This one's got kind of all the shades in it, all the colors that are in the pack. Flip side has got, again, kind of a lot of the colors that are in it, just sort of a splattery look. This is probably my favorite one out of all. I definitely lean towards the blues for my favorite colors, and I do like that one the best. And then flip side of it's also got shades of blue on it. Then we've got the yellow, and it's got orange on the back. This one's your orange. More orange on the back. And then we've got purple. This is the Fresh Freesia. And then this one's got Fresh Freesia on it as well. And then this looks like your Berry Burst. And then you flip it over, and it's got the shades of purples, pinks, and blues on it. So again, that's one of the suites in the catalog. And always keep in mind that I know sometimes certain pieces, maybe the gems or the paper or something, will be temporarily sold out in these suites. And you can always order the individual pieces of the suite. There's no special discount on the suite pricing other than the bundle price. So as long as you get your stamp set bundle together, that's as much of a discount as you're going to get on the suite. So just keep that in mind as you're getting your orders ready. Anyway, all right. So next up, we have the Ocean Friends stamp set bundle. It's got, again, a little hello friend, love you, and thanks much. And then you've got your two-step stamping for the little crab. And for the little lobster in here, it's a cute, cute set. Got your little bubbles, some kind of greenery, seaweed kind of stuff that you will see at the bottom of the ocean. So again, Ocean Friends is the name of this one. And, oh, as I can see from the dies, they're obviously bigger. It's another one of those that is quite a bit smaller on the front of the stamp case than it is inside the stamp case. So you've got your dies that are going to cut out your little lobster and the crab, and then your coral die. There's one that looks like a little starfish. Then we've got one that looks like the waves, and then again, a little more seaweed looking dies. And again, these are called Ocean Friends, and it is bundled together. There's also an embossing folder with it called Soft Waves 3D Embossing Folder. So again, I'll just hold it up and put my hands under it, and hopefully you can kind of see a little bit of it. So it just kind of looks like a little waves all the way across. You could easily turn this one into a sky too, I think, but very pretty. And it's a 3D, so you're going to get that deep embossed look with it. So that's what it looks like on the little sample that they've got. Then we've got some little gems, and again, the colors I'm going to guess are Peach Pie. I'm going to guess that's Berry Burst, and I think that's Coastal Cabana. So, but I'll make sure of that when I look through the Designer Series paper list. These are called Sunny Day Iridescent Dots. And yeah, so we've got the pink down here. They're kind of lined up a little strangely on here. I'm not entirely sure why they did that, but whatever. So we've got the larger dots up here, and then the smaller ones down towards the bottom. So there you go. And then, oh, and these are definitely a little thicker than the gems that we've seen so far. I don't know how well that shows up on there, but they're definitely a little thicker than some of the other gems in the catalog. All right. Then we've got the cool designer series paper. This is Friends of the Ocean 12 by 12 designer series paper. Berry Burst Calypso Coral. So I was wrong on the orange. It's Calypso Coral and not peach pie. Oh, no, pumpkin pie, I bet is what that is. So never mind. All right. So Berry Burst, Calypso Coral, Lemon Lime Twist, Melon Mambo, Pumpkin Pie, and Summer Splash. So I was wrong on the blue too. Ay, apparently I'm not very good at guessing by looking at gems. Again, I'm guessing that is supposed to be Pumpkin Pie. That's just my guess. Berry Burst and then Summer Splash. So yes. Yep, Summer Splash. All right. Yikes. Colors shouldn't be so hard. Okay, so then we've got all sorts of little sea critters on this one. Again, in all those bright colors, so definitely fun for summer. Flip side has got the little wavy kind of look in Berry Burst. This one's got all the cute little starfish all over it. Again, all those bright fun colors. Flipping it over, and we've got the stripes on the back. Seaweed and coral on this one. And then flipping it over, and this is kind of a stripedy plaid look. Is stripedy a word? Apparently it is. Right, there we go. This one is kind of an ombre look, which I like. So it's a little darker up here near the top, and then it gets a little lighter in the middle, and then gets a little darker down at the bottom again. Get your shades of pinks and oranges in here. Flip side has got your Berry Burst, kind of a fan look on it. And then we got more of the little lobsters and ocean critters. And this one was the die cut one. And then flip it over, and we've got I don't even know what those are, kind of, is it hexagon? Hexagon has 6 sides. So yep, little hexagon images on here in the oranges. And then this one is the one that actually you can die cut with your dies. So we've got the little lobsters and the little crabs on here. Oh, come on. That you can die cut with the coordinating dies. So there you go. And again, just definitely a little different on the color scheme, not what I would typically, okay, Amy, how do I get this back on here? So not what I would typically think of when you're thinking lobsters, but they're definitely fun colors, bright and perfect for summer. So, hey everybody, thanks for hopping on. Glad you're joining. All right, let me get this mess out of the way. That is it for the sweets in the mini catalog. Okay, now we've got some bundles. Again, this is all from the mini catalog so far. So we've got the first one is called Linked Together. And then it says there's a wishing you and a just a note at the top. And then there's a happy day, the best, a lifetime of love. And then you could do an oh happy day or a so happy for you and an enjoy. So just a fun little sentiment set. And then it's got these cool dies that go with it that, cuts out a little background. This one will cut out, obviously, a diamond, so you can stamp your sentiments in there, add a few little die cut flowers around it, another oval, which, yay, I always love ovals. That's one die set that definitely would love to have some ovals, so I'm glad to see that one in there, and it's a little bit larger. Got your accessory dies in here with flowers and greenery. So cute. I know and actually it gets worse, Connie, because there's a whole bunch of stuff in the online exclusives too. So yikes. So this bundle actually also has the linked together decorative masks. And these are designed to be used with your blending brushes. So this one would be let me move this out of the way so hopefully you can see it a little better on the table. So this would be your first layer or your last layer, whatever you want to do it. And then we've got a second layer that is a little bit smaller. And then a third layer that's even smaller than that. So you're going to be able to make kind of a layered diamond pattern for your backgrounds. And hopefully you can see that on there, that there's 3 different sizes and they all layer nicely together. And I also checked earlier. And this actually, once you get them all, if you want to do the blending brush with them, you can actually take this die and it will cut this as well. It doesn't cut the whole sheet of it, but it cuts about half of it. So that'd be kind of a cool, if you're looking for some, want to cut out the little pieces and stick them in an arrangement on your card front after you get done doing the blending brush on them, that will work. And then this one has got your, it's kind of a little triangle look for the first one, and then you can add on, oh, let me get them lined up there. There's kind of it'll add like a little, I don't know, dotted element to the background of it. And also, I believe that these work together. Yep, so these will work together as well. So if you wanted to do kind of the diamondy look and add the little dots in with it, you can do that. And these will layer together. So if you wanted to do, you know, half of it one color, half of it another color, these all work together. So they're very, very cool. Yep, awesome and lots of fun. And the stencils, and actually masks, I guess is what Stampin' calls them, but somebody typed stencils. So yep, definitely. These all have little numbers up here at the top. There's a 1 on this one. That one's got a 5 on it. So these are kind of the way they're designed to be layered together with the little numbers. And then there's also a notch at the top. So that helps you to get things lined up when you're doing your layering with the ink on it. So that is the linked together stamp set bundle. So yeah, it's the pink and coral colors. Yeah, it's going to take a minute. They're definitely brighter than what I would normally see reds and blues and maybe a little orange, some browns when you do the Sea Life things. But it's kind of fun to have it be a little different. And the bonus is you don't have to get the paper. You can always just get the stamp set and then make them in whatever color you want. So, all right, Darling Dinos. And this one is Diana Gibbs, her little stamp set for her $1 million set. And the masks are really, really cool, Susan. You're going to like them. So, Darling Dinos. So again, got some fun little sentiments. You're terrific. Happy birthday. Hope your birthday is dynamite. You're the best. I love you. Roar means I love you and dinosaur, whatever you want to do. So you can mix and match your sentiments in there. Got the cute little critters, little dinosaurs in here. And then it's got the cute little die set that goes with it as well. So this one, there's a little egg in here. So if you want to put your dinosaur peeking out of an egg, there's a birthday balloon. Like I said, these are cut out your stamped images. You got your hat. There's a little flower, leaves. That looks like a little heart. This one looks like maybe some greenery. So if you wanted to put your dinosaur out in the jungle looking thing, well, jungle might be a little bit of a stretch. But if you wanted to put some kind of shrubbery or something around them, you could do that. What else have we got on here? This one, oh, this one cuts out your little rocks. So yeah, a cute little set. Again, Darling Dinos is the name of that, and it is a bundle. And then we've got the Memorable Blooms stamp set bundle. So this one has got some beautiful floral images in it. This will be good. Actually, you wouldn't even need to color it. If you like coloring, you can color it. If not, you can just stamp it and have it be monochromatic or emboss it or whatever, and it'd be cute too. So you mean the world to me. Thanks so much. You are awesome. Love and thanks. You've been on my mind, and I appreciate your thoughtfulness. And then this one has got a great set of dies that coordinate with it. So again, these will cut out your stamped images in here. And then we've got some accessory. This one's a little accessory die. And then there's this cool octagon die that you can, you know, if you want to stamp an image and die cut it with this pretty kind of edged octagon die, or you can layer it. You can die cut this in a separate color and layer these together and put a sentiment on it, and your card front would pretty much be done. So yes, very pretty, and I love this set of dies. So, all right. So again, Memorable Blooms is the name of that one. Get that out of the way. 2 more bundles. So this one is Terrific Toadstools, and yes, very, very cute. So got the little top of the toadstools here, 2 different ones, the little stem of the toadstool, and then these are designed to stamp together. So you got your little skinny ones. There's your little ladybug in here. This one looks like kind of a greenery hill type background. Just a little thank you, you're magical, and then popping up to say hi. So cute little stamp set, and keep this one in mind because there's some designer series paper coming up from Sale-a-bration that coordinates with it. So yay about that. So again, love it that it's a punch bundle, that it's quick and easy to use, and yeah, easy to stamp with. So again, Terrific Toadstools is the name of that one. And it's the Terrific Toadstools Builder Punch is the name of the punch. And then we have, this one is called Hugs for Love, and that is the name of the stamp set, and it is bundled with a punch called To the Point Label Punch. So it's got a little different name. I know Stampin' Up! Has been trying to name things the same, but apparently this one they didn't. So this one's got some just general sentiments. You got your happy Valentine's Day, life is better with you, sending you a big hug, you make me smile, lots of hugs and kisses, and you and I are the best team. And then there's the little outline that you can stamp and punch with this. This one's a little outline, and then we've got our little heart images in here as well. This punch actually also coordinates with another stamp set that is not bundled with it in the catalog called Bright Borders. And again, you've got your little stamped borders on here that you can use with this same punch. And then we got the future is bright, from me to you, yay, so happy for you, from all of us, a little floral image, congrats, thank you, and then just kind of some little accessory pieces as well that you can stamp on this one. So again, Bright Borders is the name of that one, and To the Point Label Punch is the name of the punch. So, and it coordinates with both of these in the catalog. It's only bundled with this one. This one's an additional stamp set. So, all right, get that mess out of the way. Couple of other stamp sets. These are just individual stamp sets that are in the catalog. This one is called pretty easily Simple Birthday. And that's pretty much what it is. It's a big photopolymer happy birthday sentiment. So again, just for quick and easy cards, just want to stamp it on the card front on some designer paper, something fun like that. And your card front is all done. It is a really pretty punch, so I can't wait. I love that they've got the little stamped images that will fit inside it too. All right, this one is called Natural Botanicals, and it is a reversible. And I know reversibles I struggle with because sometimes the images are like the mirror images of each other, and you can do it either way, like this one. And then sometimes they're not. And then to me, then it's just backwards in my head, and I have a hard time using it. But I loved the images in it anyway. So if you don't want to use the reverse sides of things, you don't have to. You can always just stamp the images and color them, or stamp them and emboss them, or whatever you want to do with it. Again, it's called Natural Botanicals, and it is a photopolymer stamp set. And again, it's one of those where it's it has like the no edge on it, basically, so that they're designed so you can flip it over and stamp with the back side of the stamp. All right, and then the last one that's just a stamp set is called With You in Mind. And again, it's just kind of some fun little sentiments. Happy birthday, best wishes, thank you, thinking of you, and then just fun images to go with that. This is also one of the $1 Million Achievers set. This is Julie Davison's set. So there you go. That is it for the stamp sets. And one more thing out of the mini catalog. I'm trying to figure out how we're doing. Yikes, I've been yakking a long time. I'll try to make sure we get through all of it. All right, so these are the Stripes and Florals Mix and Match cards and envelopes, and they're really pretty. This is kind of it's a pale pink. I'm guessing, I didn't look at the color. It looks to me like a light, it's not petal pink, that's for sure. To me, bubble bath is what I'm thinking it is, but it's even kind of a light bubble bath, and hopefully this is catching the light just right. It's probably looking just white on there, doesn't it? I'll try to hold it down a little. Maybe the pink will show up. But they're really delicate little floral and greenery designs on the background of this one. So there's cards and envelopes. And then this one is balmy blue on this one. So you got your card base and your envelope as well. And this one you can definitely see the design on. It's a little bit more of an intense design than this one is. But these are the mix and match card bases and envelopes like the Stampin' has put in the last couple of catalogs. And they're awesome because it makes cards super quick and easy. And then they've got a bunch of the mix and match greetings and images and all that sort of thing. So this one is the Greetings for All Mix and Match Ephemera Pack. So there's everything in it, even a Merry Christmas. And you get 2 of each of these sheets. So you get double the sentiments on here. So just a whole pile of different sentiments on this one. And then we've got 2 on this one. And these are big enough you can color them if you want to. Or if you're lazy like me, you can just put them on the card front. And I also like that they're a little bit thicker so you can stick them down reasonably without gluing yourself to the card like I often do. And then they've got 2 sheets, the same ones, that are black background on them with a white print. So again, you can color these if you want to. You can leave them as they are. But definitely some nice sentiments and things that we don't always have. Like there's a graduation one in here, and I don't know, just lots of good stuff. And I like that there's a Christmas in there, happy holidays, there's Valentine's Day, a Mother's Day, so all sorts of good stuff in here. All right, and again, that one is called the Greetings for All Mix and Match Ephemera Pack. And I wrote myself another note because there was one other thing that I didn't make it in the order. Then we've got the Celebrate Love Mix and Match Ephemera Pack. So there's, again, you get 2 of each of these. So 2 sheets of them, I should say. So we've got all sorts of, hugs and kisses, Valentine's, lots of love, happy Valentine's Day, love you, be mine, all that sort of thing. So perfect for your Valentine cards. And then just some pretty little hearts and flowers. And again, you get 2 sets of each of these. And then you get 2 sets of these as well. And these are really pretty little delicate pieces. So we've got, these are all these pieces come apart separately. You can use them all on one card if you want to and layer them up like that. You can take them apart and color just pieces of it and layer it back together. Or you can use them all individually on different cards. So these are definitely little delicate die cuts. And this one's got kind of a lattice look to it. And again, you get 2 of those. So these are really, really, really pretty. These are some tags. Again, this is all part of that mix and match, and you'll find it up at the front of the catalog. This is called Washes and Florals Tags Mix and Match Ephemera Pack. It's got the cute little wood grain tag. Love these flowers, and the colors in this I really like too. So you get 2 of each of those. These are some larger tags here with a little, looks like the reinforcer up here, although they're not really reinforced, just printed on there. A little bit of crumb cake, it looks like on there. And then these are 3 separate tags, 2 that are taller and skinnier and 1 that's a little shorter and fatter. 2 of those. And then these are the Bubble Bath and Balmy Blue, and there are 3 across the top here, and then 2 of the larger ones on here. All right. Next one, we've got only 1 more to go. Spring Celebrations Mix and Match. So we've got Happy Easter, congratulations, and I love the floral on here. And also, as I'm looking at these, I realize that these come apart as well. So they're actually, this is a wider, then there's another one in here, and then the Happy Easter. So these are all separate. So you can pop them apart and use them separately, or again, layer them up, put dimensionals underneath some, not under others, so you can layer them however you want to. Then we've got Good Luck down here, Thinking of You, and a Thank You. And I love the thank you on the wood grain. All right. Yep, the ephemera packs are really awesome. So, and they're really easy. And I love that I don't have to color the stuff. So we got flowers, bird nests, butterflies, the larger birds, and then little shamrocks. And then these are pretty delicate little, I'll try to hold them up so hopefully you can see the die cuts here. So there's like a die cut twig wreath is what I would call that here. And then we've got a little greenery in the center. There are 2 little branches in here that hopefully you can see, die cut branches from the wood grain look. And then we got butterflies and flowers over here. And there are 2 of those as well. So you get double of everything in this pack. And then the final one has got some fun birthday treats mix and match. So again, got some images that are colored. Some of them you can color yourself if you want to, or you can leave them as they are. So cakes and cupcakes and candles, balloons, you get 2 of each of those. And then you've got some fun birthday sentiments. And again, these are all, there's this outside edge is 1 piece, and then you've got 2 birthday in the inside. So those all come apart, celebrate, and then happy day, and you get 2 of each of those. And then the final thing that you get, there are 2 of each of these as well. These are, you can use them for backgrounds. You can use them for stencils. All sorts of pretty things you can do with them. Chop them up, use them however you want to. They are bubble bath on one side, and then you flip it over and it's white on the other. So these are kind of pretty little delicate, but I like that it's got a wider edge. So if you want to just glue it to a card front, you can glue it to a card front. You can use blending brushes on these if you want to turn it to a different color. I'm sure you can stamp on them if you wanted to do that as well. And then this one is kind of the almost called it diamond look to the background. And again, you get 2 of each of those in the pack, and they're white on the flip side. All right, so that is all for the mini catalog. Next up, next up we have got online exclusives, and there are lots of good ones. All right. Although I should grab a quick drink in between here. Let me do that. Now you'll see why I wanted to start a little early. There's a lot of stuff. Apparently I'm a little crazy ordering. So this is one of the, again, a mega suite that is in the, and what I forgot to say, when I was doing those ephemera packs, there is a mixed media florals memory and more card pack card set as well in there. So, and it's similar colors to what you saw in that pack. Anyway, that's all. Okay. Online exclusives. So these are items that you'll only find in the online store. They are not in the catalog. So I just want to warn you about that. You're not going to see them anywhere other than, obviously here, me using them and in the online store starting on January 7th. So we got to pre-order these with all of our other pre-order items from the mini catalog. So yes, lots of new things coming. And again, these are online exclusives, so you'll be able to find them if you go out to the online store and then click on the little menu button on the upper left and then find the online exclusives tab. You will see all of this new product out there starting on January 7th. You won't see it until then, unless you're a demonstrator, and then you can pre-order, which now's a great time to join. I'm just saying, there's a lot of good stuff coming. All right. So this is one of the suites, and it has got 2 stamp sets in it. So we've got the mixed labels, where we've got obviously a big label up here, and then some sentiments. There's an anniversary one in here. You're pretty wonderful. Note to let you know you're on my mind. There's a nice sympathy one in here. Thank you. Your kindness made my day. So glad we're friends, and for a great friend. So lots of good sentiments in that one. A mix and match, again, called mixed labels. And then we've got our label dies that go with it. Again, mixed labels is the name of these. So this one around the edge here is going to cut out your banner die. And then these will cut out your sentiments in the stamp set. A little different shaped, couple sentiment dies. There are 3 of them here. And then there's just a little accessory greenery piece and then a little accessory kind of cross-hatched look background. So again, these are bundled together, called mixed labels. And then we've got the mixed florals. That is mixed florals dies. So we've got mixed florals stamp set here. And check out how cute those little ladybugs are. Definitely very, very cute. These floral images are beautiful in here. I love this one. I love this one. Then there's a smaller floral image up here, just the greenery. So again, mixed florals is the name of this one. And it's got a really good die set. So you've got your larger dies here that are going to cut out your large floral stamped images. There are dies for the little ladybugs, and there are multiples. So I think there are 3 of each. 3 of each of the little ladybugs. Yep. Oh, sorry. There's a little ladybug. 2 of each. Sorry. 2 of each of the ladybug dies. So if you wanted to cut out a bunch of them, it won't take you quite as long because you got 2 of each. And then we got, again, the large floral. There's the one that cuts out the stamped greenery. And the images are larger than they appear on the front, so hopefully that gives you a better idea of how big they actually are. And then there is this die that will cut out your stamped flowers on here. And then there's this cool one that actually just cuts out like leaves and greenery that you can put and layer behind the flowers. So very, very pretty. Love this one. Again, Mixed Florals is the name of it, and it is a stamp set bundle that is part of this suite. There's also a really pretty plaster painting 3D embossing folder, and it's really cool. I mean, I don't know how else to describe it. So I don't know how well you can see it. Down here at the bottom, there's what looks like almost a canvas type look to it. So you get a little texture down here towards the bottom. And then this looks like that really thick paint that they kind of put on with a palette knife. So, well, although plaster is probably a better word. But yeah, looks like, I don't know, it's just kind of like a cool background. I'll try to move it around here a little bit so hopefully you can see all the little pieces on it. But yeah, and it's one of the really large embossing folders. And it is a 3D embossing folder, so it's one of the thicker ones that you need to use with the specialty plate. All right. There are some little gems that go with it, and these are called low profile dots, and they're appropriately named. They're very low profile. These you would definitely be able to mail with just one stamp on your card. So very cool. So florals aren't your favorite. This one is really nice. And I saw it, I'm like, oh, actually I like it as well as I like the yellow one and what is it? I don't even remember the name of it. The one with all the yellow in it. So in the mini catalog. All right, so these, I believe that is petal pink and gold. At least I think it's petal pink. We'll find out for sure when the paper is there. But just some really pretty little shimmery dots. Paper is called Mixed Media Florals, and the colors are Basic Black, Boho Blue, Calypso Coral, Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Granny Apple Green, Mossy Meadow, Petal Pink, Poppy Parade, and Shy Shamrock. So yep, those are the little petal pink dots, and this paper is beautiful. And actually, I was wrong when I said the Mixed Media Florals Memory and More card pack, it looks like this. So it's similar to this, obviously not exactly like this, but similar colors and florals to this. So I was using the wrong one. Anyway. It's a 12 by 12 pack of paper, so you get 2 of each design in here. Really pretty floral images on this one. And then we've got black and white florals on the back. This one is kind of your like background greenery look. And then flip side has got some black and white kind of dots on it. This one, you've got your black and white florals, which again, you can color this if you want to. You don't have to, but if you are looking for something to color, you can definitely color that designer series paper. And then the flip side has got kind of that painted look on it. And then this one's kind of the smaller painted look. So this one's probably a little busy for my taste, but I know other people like that sort of thing. That's just not my favorite. So, but this side I would definitely use. We got Shy Shamrock, kind of shades of green on here. And then there's this really pretty floral design. And then flip it over and we've got striped petal pink on the back. And then this one is so pretty. It's the big 12 by 12 and it's edged all the way around it with those floral images. So, so pretty. So if you like doing memory keeping, scrapbooking, whatever, this one would be a good one for that. Or you can just chop it up like I'm going to do and make it into card fronts. And I don't know, hopefully you can see them. There's a bunch of little ladybugs kind of hidden throughout the images as well. So, and then flip side, it's got the blue kind of painted look to it. All right, so again, the paper is called Mixed Media Florals, and I think that's what the suite was called too, but it's one of the big double suites with the 2 stamp sets and embellishments to go with it. And there's one more suite. It's called Everyday Arches, and well, the stamp set bundle is called Everyday Arches. So this has got cool kind of rainbowy looking arches to it. So if you wanted to cut out rainbows, you definitely could do that with this one. Probably may want to trim them off at the bottom, or maybe not. Just do it layered up. Love that these are going to work with the sentiments that are in this set, and also a lot of other images as well. All right, so we've got You Are Loved so very much, Embrace the Journey, Hello, Thanks, Reach for the Stars. Got a dot of some kind of paper on there. You're simply fantastic and you are a ray of sunshine. So definitely a fun little photopolymer stamp set. And again, these are all the online exclusive items. And then it's bundled together with the cool dies that coordinate with it. And again, you're going to be able to cut out your stamped images with your dies. And then there are some two-tone sparkle gems. And I don't remember what colors these are either. They're kind of a purpley pink and a blue. So once we look at the designer paper, hopefully we'll be able to figure out what the colors are. Maybe Moody Mauve and Balmy Blue. That's just my guess. But anyway, so they're pretty and sparkly in 2 different sizes. There is also some ribbon that was in the suite. This is white 1/2 inch woven ribbon. So again, I'll just kind of hold it up here. It's a very soft ribbon, so it should be able to tie some nice bows with it. And it's a little on the thinner side, which also makes it nicer for putting it on cards, if that's what you're planning to do with it. And then we've got the designer series paper. This is called Everyday Skies, and it's a 6x6 pack, and it's got Azure Afternoon, Balmy Blue, Basic Black, Blueberry Bushel, Bubble Bath, Cajun Craze, Daffodil Delight, Fresh Freesia, Melon Mambo, Misty Moonlight, a Night of Navy, Petal Pink, Pretty in Pink, and Pumpkin Pie. So again, like half the colors. So a lot of them in there. All right, and these are just kind of textured looking backgrounds on it, which will make nice backgrounds for your cards. And do I have these all upside down? Probably, yeah. So this one looks kind of like an evening sky to me. This one looks like a little night sky on it. Flipping it over, and again, to me that looks like clouds, but you could do it as anything. Got some stripes on this one. And then the flip side again, to me that looks a little like clouds. And then there's this, that it's little birds. Hopefully you can see them on there, kind of these little flying birds all over it. And then flip side has got some clouds. And then we've got the kind of painted blue. Oop, and this one's a really pretty little blue sky with a little bit of clouds on it. Then we've got, again, like the night sky look, only in shades of purple on this one. And then we got the purple and pink and blue for the sky. And then this one again has got the little birds all over it in blues and pinks. Flip side has got, that's really pretty clouds. I like that one a lot. Got stripes on this one and a little bit of kind of swishy looking painting over the top of it. And then flip side has got clouds. Some more of the little birds all over it, just different shades. This one I'd say is Fresh Freesia, and maybe Pretty, or maybe Petal Pink. Not entirely sure on that one. And then we got some more clouds on here. Moody Mauve. And then this one's a little bit of a darker sky kind of look. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'd say this way is the way it goes. And then striped blues. A little darker sky on this one as well. And then again, one that looks like a dark night sky. And then that one that also looks like a little bit of a night sky to me. So, all right. So again, these are the Everyday Skies papers and the Everyday Arches stamp set bundle. So we've got the stamps, dies, and then ribbon and little gems that are all part of the suite in the online exclusives. And let me get all that over here. Okay. Then we have got some bundles. Oh, and this one is one that I played with already, so that's why it's on the magnetic sheet rather than the white sheet. But this one I love as well. So we've got Grown with Love, some pretty images. There's basil, rosemary, mint, and thyme in it. And then there's a little frame that fits around the edges of the stamped images. Thanks so much for your love and care. Grown with Love, You're on My Mind, and From the Garden of. Pretty images, and yeah, just a nice little stamp set. And then we have this cool set of dies that coordinate with it. So these will cut out your stamped images, and this one as well. Cut out your stamped greenery images or herb images, whatever you want to call them. And then these two will cut out some of your sentiments on here. This one cuts out the Grown with Love sentiment. And then there's this cool die. This actually makes a little seed packet, which is really awesome. So die cut it, and you're just going to fold the flaps over, fold the bottom up, fold the two side flaps over, and then the top flap goes down. And then there's a little reinforcer die that you can cut here and cut it. So basically, well, you got a little hole die in there, and then you've got your little reinforcer die, so you can make the little thing that you wind the string around. Does that make sense? I don't know what the little closure thing, but if you cut two of them, put one on here and one on here, and then take your twine and run it around. I think y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm sure there's some word for it, but I don't know what it is. so there we go. So yeah, so that is a great stamp and die set. Again, part of the online exclusives. So, all right. And then we've got one called Around It All. And this is just kind of big, fun sentiments. And I mostly got it for the cool circle dies. So they're a little bit off, not quite rounded circles, but generally circle images. But Around It All is the name of the stamp set, and just some fun images. It's a big day. Congrats. And You Make Me Smile. And then an awesome set of circle dies. So the envelope is really cute. So, and there's some great samples that Stampin' Up! Made with that set as well. So that one was why I pulled it out first thing. So, all right. So Around It All is the name of that one. This one is really fun. It's called Adventure Together, and it's got a little camper image on it. And then there's a little sky, happy campers, let the adventure begin, little trees, and then you've got your little lawn chair, I guess is what you call it, and then a little fire. So this one is really cute, a fun little set. Again, it's a bundle. So we've got the open images that you can cut out the stamped images. So this one will cut out your sentiment, the trees. This one cuts out the fire. This one will cut out your chair. This one will cut out your little RV. This one will cut out a sentiment. And then we've got some accessory dies. So this one looks like a tire track, so you can cut that on your background, and then a little bit of grass. So you can park your camper on the ground instead of having it floating in midair. So there you go. And the circles are kind of wonky, I will say. All right. Yes, everything that I'm showing right now is an online exclusive. So everything, everything that I'm showing you right now is online exclusive. So Adventure Together is the name of this one. And then I love this one too. It's called Twisted in Time. And it's got a really pretty tree images. So again, we've got the tree trunk. They kind of fill in for the top of the tree, and then some detailed images for the top of the tree. Thank you for the little things. A sweet friendship is good for the soul, and you make every day special. And then there's this, whatever that image is. So, hey, Carol, thanks for hopping in. The dies are awesome in this one. So these are the Twisted in Time dies. This one will cut out your stamped tree, but you can layer together, and you can die cut a background color with this one and then layer on this one. And then you've got one here that will cut out your sentiments. This one will cut out the full stamp tree. So if you stamp the tree top and the tree trunk, you'll be able to cut it with that. And then there are some accessory dies in here. And this one, they actually showed a sample where they cut 2 of these and put one here and one here, and it basically just made like a little frame around the trees. So that's one option with it. I'm sure there's lots of other things you could do with it too, but that's just the one sample I can remember where they cut 2 of them. So, all right, Twisted in Time is the name of that one. And again, this is an online exclusive. And then we have Spring Corners. This one is fun little sentiments that obviously go around the corner. It says, wishing you an amazing day. Thank you for everything. Always in your corner. Through the happy and sad, and then happy we're friends. You amaze me, and just a happy birthday regular one. And then you brighten my day, little balloons. And then obviously that's a corner image. And then you've got some little floral images and a little kind of sun ray look as well. And then we got these cool dies called Spring Corners. And yeah, so you cut out your balloon, some sentiment dies. There's little heart dies. This one will cut out your stamped flowers. And then just kind of some corner die cuts. So if you wanted to stamp die cut your corner first and stamp over the top of it, or stamp and then die cut your corner, you can do that. This one is a cool little corner die as well as this one. So this one, there's 2, so you can cut one each corner if you want to do that, however you want to use it. But again, Spring Corners is the name of that. And then this one is really cool. I'm always on the lookout. I have like nieces and nephews that have First Communion and all that sort of thing. This will be a great set for that. So thinking of you, He is risen, God is love. Let your faith be bigger than your fears. And then just your pretty images of the cross, pretty flowers in here, and then some great dies to coordinate with it, again, called Faith Collection. And this is another one of those where you can stamp and cut the cross image, or you can layer 2 die cuts together. And then this one will cut out around the edge of here. This one cuts out flowers. This one will cut out your palm. And then this one cuts out the pair of flowers. So again, Faith Collection is the name of that one, and it's an online exclusive as well. We're getting there. We only have stamp sets, a pack of paper, and then a Sale-a-bration, and we'll be done. So Meow Mates is the name of this one. So for those of you that are cat lovers, I know we have the dog set that's in the current annual catalog, but they brought out a cat one too. So for the cat lovers, we got one for you. It's a big background stamp called Meow Mates, and it's got all sorts of kitties on it. So lots of cute ones on there. Again, very similar to the look of the dog one that Stampin' Up! Has in the current annual catalog. This one is called Kiss of Texture, and this is one of those where you can ink up an image in one color, ink up an image in another color, smush them together. They call it kissing, and then stamp. So stamp the solid image, I should say. So that'll be fun to play with. I haven't done that technique in like ages. When I first started stamping, I remember it being a thing, but I haven't seen it done in a while. So I'll definitely be playing with it, but that's what this one is for. Again, you can use the images alone if you want to, but they're designed to be used together. And then we've got this one that is called Elements of Text, which will just make a very nice background look. So again, just kind of some scripty fonts in here. I love the circles. You can stamp that really lightly on the background and maybe put a floral image over the top of it. Add a sentiment. Card is done. Little sentiment images, or little background images here, splatters, which splatters are always awesome too. I'm not very good. I know some people can like use their markers and make splatters. I just make a mess. So I like it when I've got a splatter image I can stamp. And then the final one is the Detailed Succulent Stamp Set. And I'm so sorry, happiest birthday, you're on my mind, thanks, and a for you sentiment. And these are 2-step stamping, so they're designed to layer one on top of the other. This one looks like it's a 3-step stamper. Going to be fun playing with that and adding on little bits of color as you go through it. So again, Detailed Succulent is the name of this one. Sorry, I'm holding it up too high. I realize as I'm yakking away. Hopefully you can see the images on it. And again, the heat just turned on again. So clearly I've been talking too long. All right. The final online exclusive item is a pack of pastel ombre glimmer specialty paper. It's 12 by 12 paper. Colors are Balmy Blue, Bubble Bath, Coastal Cabana, Fresh Freesia, Highland Heather, Lemon Lime Twist, Lemon Lolly, petal pink, pool party, and soft sea foam. So again, it's not your screen doing it. It's definitely an ombre look. So you'll see it's lighter on one spot, darker on another. And it's glimmer paper, so it's very shimmery, and it's the non-sheddy stuff, so you won't end up with glitter stuck to everything. So really, really pretty. Pinks and purples on this one. And there are two of each of these in the pack, so it's a total of 6 sheets of paper. Shades of blues and greens on this one. And again, it's definitely lighter on one side, darker on the other. And then the final sheet is your greens and yellows. So there you go. Hopefully you can see the different shades. Probably more yellow than green. Maybe I don't see so much green in this one, but to me there's a little hint of green in it. Lemon lime twist, I think, is what this darker color is. So, all right, so that's it for the online exclusives. And there may be a few others that I didn't order, but probably not. All right. Final thing to run through is Sale-a-bration 2025. So when Sale-a-bration starts, which is January 7th, and it runs through February 28th, for every $60, it's changing this year, so for every $60 that you order in Stampin' Up! Product, you get to pick from a free $60 level item. Or if you have a $120 order, you can either pick 2 of the $60 items, or they have a couple of $120 items, and I'll be showing you all of them today. So, first stamp set, this is a $60 item, it's called Dance With Me, which obviously it's little dancing images, people dancing on it, some little fun lights on it, little stars, music, notes, hearts, so a cute little stamp set. Then we have Documenting the Day, and again, this is a $60 level stamp set, so it's What a Wonderful, and then Day, Documenting the Day, oh, what a perfect day. So One Fine Day, Day in the Sun. So just kind of some fun little mix and match sentiments on there. And then we got a couple of images to go with it. Again, it's a $60 level stamp set. And then we have Friendly Seagulls. This one's a pretty fun one. So we've got a Hey Friend, I love you more than French fries or more than chips, depending on where you live at in the world. Then we got little French fries on here. Got the seagulls. This one's eating a little French fry. Some seagulls for up in the sky. Little fish, some shells, little pebbles, another little seagull. So again, $60 level stamp set. Just a fun one with the little birds on it. And then we've got Day to Celebrate, which is also a $60 level stamp set. All Day Your Way, congrats, OMG, hooray, happy birthday to you, and it's a good day to celebrate. And then we got the little streamers, little party hat. I think that's a party hat. I think, although maybe it would be one of those party poppers. It doesn't look much like a party hat, so there you go. I'm going to say party popper. And then we've got a little ribbon as well. And then the final $60 level stamp set is called Pick a Season. And this one is really cute. I know that I will use this one a lot. So we've got the top of the tree, your little tree trunk. There's a skinny little tree trunk. And then you've got the little images to fill in here. So you've got little shamrocks you can put in there, hearts, Easter eggs, flowers. There are little greeneries, pieces, which you could probably make it a little twiggy tree with the little greens. There's a little fence, so you can stamp your picket fence next to it, clouds, and then grass. So again, this one is called Pick a Season, and just a fun little kind of spring, Valentine's Day, Easter, St. Patrick's Day. Get them all with that one. A couple of Designer Series papers that you can pick from that are at the $60 level. So again, this one is called Fruit Salad. It's a 6x6 Designer Series paper. The colors are Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, Early Espresso, Garden Green, Granny Apple Green, Pecan Pie, Petal Pink, Pumpkin Pie, and Real Red. So lots and lots of colors in this one. You've got little pomegranates on one side. The flip side has got polka dots. Love the pear images on this one. Flip side has got kind of yellow florally looking. And this is just all sorts of fruits on this one. I like the colors on it. Lots of bright, fun images. The flip side's got shades of blue. Then we got our little kiwi. And then we got some green polka dots, green stripes. And that looks like watermelon seeds to me. And then we've got our little, I almost call them pine cones. Pineapple would be the name of it, not pine cones. Flip side has got your little pineapple slices. Then we've got shades of orange. Flip it over, it looks like a big center of an orange. Little melon on here. And then flip side has got shades of green. I love this one as well. So lots of fun images. Lemons, oranges, all that good. And then orange slices, lemon slices on the flip side. Got bananas and banana slices. Flip side's got shades of yellow on it. Got some little apples on here. Flipping it over and shades of red on the back side. And then just got all sorts of mixed fruit, berries, all sorts of good things on this one. And then flip it over and it's got shades of green on that. So again, it's called Fruit Salad, and this is one of the $60 level items. Designer Series paper pack that you can get during Sale-a-bration. And then I told you that there was the toadstool bundle. Let me bring that one back over. Hopefully everything won't go crash into the floor. So this is one of the items you can purchase in the mini catalog. It's called Terrific Toadstools. And Stampin' Up! Has got some Designer Series paper that coordinates with it. That is a Sale-a-bration item. So this is a 6x6 pack. And the colors in it are Early Espresso, Fresh Freesia, Granny Apple Green, Melon Mambo, Poppy Parade, and Pumpkin Pie. And it's got cute little snails and mushrooms all over this paper, and little ladybugs, which are way too cute. I love the colors in this one. Flip side has got shades of pink. Here we've got some little mushrooms in pink, little orange ladybugs. Flip side has got purple stripes. And then this one's just lots of different colors with little polka dots all over it. And then stripes on the back of that. And then this one's got your kind of ombre look mushrooms all over it. Flip side almost looks, it looks like a mushroom, like a normal mushroom that you'd eat. I don't know what the top of the mushroom you'd eat. So, or you could use it as wood grain. I don't think anybody would know. All right, then we've got lots of shades of pinks, purples, greens on this one. So I'm glad y'all are enjoying the video. And sorry that you got to go. I know I'm taking forever, but there's a lot of stuff. That's why I started early. So shades of pink on the back. They got cute little mushrooms all over this one and flowers. And then flip side's got greenery on it. So again, that's a $60 level item. So purchase $60 during Sale-a-bration from Stampin' Up! And you can pick that as one of your free items. And let me get that set aside. And then the final pack of paper that is also a $60 level item is called Bloom Impressions 12x12 Designer Series paper. The colors are Azure Afternoon, Blackberry Bliss, Blueberry Bushel, Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Melon Mambo, Peach Pie, Petunia Pop, Pumpkin Pie, and Shy Shamrock. So again, another one of those that has tons of colors. And I'm going to grab a drink here. Between the heat that keeps turning on and me yakking so much, my throat is all dry. So, all right, so pretty floral images on this one. Again, it's called Bloom Impressions, and it's one of the $60 level items you can get during Sale-a-bration. Flip side of this one is, it looks kind of like a sky, but it's like a watercolory type painting. Pretty florals on this one. Flip side has also got lots of pretty little flowers on it. And this one's probably my favorite one in here, at least so far. I really like the floral images on this one. And then flip it over, and we've got more little florals. Although I do love this yellow one too. I like yellow a lot. So we got yellow flowers on this side. Flip side's got your kind of orangish background on it. Purple flowers on this one. And then flipping it over, and there's purple, kind of that watercolory look on the background. And then this one's all sorts of colors, pretty much every color in the pack on this one for floral images. And then flip side has got your, I think it was Shy Shamrock that was in here for the green. All right, so again, this is one of the $60 level items from Stampin' Up! I think there are 12 different $60 level items, which is kind of a lot. So, all right, we've got some Fresh Freesia 3/8" seam binding ribbon. So this is that kind of crinkly look ribbon. Fresh Freesia, perfect color for spring and Easter and all that. And this is one of the free items that you can get with an order of $60 or greater. There's also a pack of purple adhesive backed sequins. And let me see if I can find the color list on this one. There they are. The colors are Berry Burst, Bubble Bath, Fresh Freesia, and White in that pack. So again, adhesive back sequins, love them all. Then this is also a $60 level. The sequins were as well. There's the Starstruck embossing folder, and it's got little stars that have kind of a starburst look around them and then little polka dots all over between it. So again, embossing folder at the $60 level with an order of 60 or greater during Sale-a-bration. And then the final $60 item is the Rainbow Sale-a-bration kit. So it's got 6 cards in it and envelopes, all the pieces to make the 6 cards in it, and they're little rainbow cards. Got your adhesive in here, again, all the sentiments that you need, the rainbow card bases, and the envelopes that are all pre-printed. Everything is ready to go. Oh, and there's little clouds on there too. So everything is ready to go. Card kit, love these, quick and easy to put together if you need a card in a hurry. So it looks like there's birthday, let's celebrate, it's your day. So kind of a mix of sentiments that you can use for any happy occasion. So again, it's called Rainbow Sale-a-bration Kit, and it is one of the free items with an order of 60 or greater. The last 2 items I've got are the $120 level items. So there's this one is called Corner in Bloom, and it is just the stamp set. Pretty floral images in it. Again, corner images that you can stamp and emboss, stamp and not color, or stamp and color, do whatever you want with it. Again, it's called Corner in Bloom, and this is one of the items that is free at a $120 order during Sale-a-bration. And then there's the heart-shaped stamp set and dies. This is a bundle that you can get for free during Sale-a-bration with an order of $120 or greater. So my heart loves your heart. My thoughts of you are all heart-shaped. I don't know why I'm struggling to say that. Thank you, just because I care, and a hello. And then you get your pretty stamped heart image, flowers, little leaves in there, and then there is just a sweet little die set that coordinates. So this one will cut out your stamped flowers. This one will cut out some of your sentiments, and then there are your accessory pieces. And I would guess that these might layer one on top of the other. Let me try this. So yep, these are the same size, so you'd be able to stamp the heart in one color and then die cut it in a different one and layer them one over the top of the other if you wanted to do that. So they will coordinate together quite nicely. And again, this is free with an order of $120 or greater during Sale-a-bration. So you like the sequins in the embossing folder? I do too. I'm always all about anything that's adhesive backed and shiny and sparkly and flat. So that's it. So that's everything that I pre-ordered. I didn't get every single thing in the mini catalog, but I did get a lot of it. And I think I got almost everything out of the online exclusives. Again, all of this will be available to order beginning on the 7th of January. If you would like to get your hands on it early, like I did, now is an excellent time to join as a demonstrator. So definitely consider that if you're not currently a demonstrator. So you can pre-order all this good stuff. And actually, if you get your starter kit now, you can actually add the pre-order items, pretty much anything that I showed you other than the Sale-a-bration items, you could add as part of your starter kit if you wanted to. Or you can purchase whatever you want in your starter kit and then pre-order anything else that you got here on the pile of things that I showed off to you. So again, all this will be available to order starting on the 7th of November. If you want to join and become a demonstrator now, the starter kit is $99 plus tax. It ships for free. You get to pick $125 worth of Stampin' Up! Goodies. So yeah, lots of good things coming. And gosh, it was a whole lot more than I intended to order. So it happens sometimes. Anyway, let me know if you have questions about anything, questions about joining. We'd love to have you come join the team. And yeah, I think that's it. So until next week, I'll plan to be live around 2 o'clock Eastern time. Maybe we'll play with something new on Tuesday. And then next week, Friday is actually the day after Thanksgiving here in the U.S. So I'm not planning to be live next week Friday, but I'll be back again the following Tuesday. So we will see you all then. Thanks everybody for joining. I appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend. And for those of you celebrating next week, happy Thanksgiving. Chat with y'all later.